The Christmas party was supposed to be simple. Bad music. Cheap wine. Forced smiles. That's what I told myself as I stood near the bar, watching my boss, Claire, laugh louder than usual, her cheeks flushed red, her glass never empty for long. I'd worked under her for 2 years. Professional. Distant. Respectful. Tonight, she was none of those things. The office was decorated in red and gold, fairy lights blinking softly like they knew something I didn't. Snow pressed against the windows, trapping us all inside with secrets we'd never say out loud. Claire stumbled slightly as she walked toward me. "Didn't know you stayed late for parties," she teased, leaning against the bar beside me. "I don't," I said honestly. "But you looked like you might need backup." She smiled at that. A real one. The kind she never showed during meetings. "You're always so reliable," she said quietly. Her hand brushed mine. Just for a second. I told myself it was an accident. But then she didn't pull away. The music softened. Or maybe my world did. "I think I've had too much," she admitted, her voice lower now. Vulnerable. "I can get you water," I offered. She shook her head slowly. "I don't want water." She looked up at me then, really looked, and the air changed. Her eyes dropped to my lips. That's when she leaned in. Not rushed. Not confident. Hesitant. I froze. This was my boss. Drunk. Emotional. And dangerously close to crossing a line that could ruin everything. I could have stepped back. I should have. Instead, I leaned just close enough to whisper so only she could hear. "If you want. I'll take the lead." Her breath caught. "You always do," she murmured. But she didn't kiss me. She stopped inches away, her forehead resting against my chest, shaking slightly. "I shouldn't," she said. "I don't trust myself right now." That's when I understood. This wasn't desire. This was loneliness. So I did the one thing I never did at work. I made a decision. "Let's get you home," I said softly. She looked disappointed. Relieved. Grateful. All at once. The drive was quiet, snow crunching under the tires, the city glowing like something out of a movie. When we reached her apartment, she hesitated at the door. "Thank you," she said. "For not taking advantage." I smiled gently. I meant what I said. I'd take the lead. Just not that way. She nodded. Then surprised me by hugging me. Not long. Not tight. But meaningful. The next Monday, she was back to being my boss. Professional. Focused. Untouchable. Except sometimes, during meetings, our eyes would meet. And we both knew. The moment passed. The line stayed uncrossed. And somehow, that made it unforgettable.